Happy Labor Day, Assassinators. This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another SNA podcast, which we're going to be talking about the wildest wrestling and intriguing news stories and rumors that you Assassinators need to know from the Wrestle Zone article. And make sure to watch until the very end because you're going to be very, very, very entertainingly interested. We're going to be talking about today, starting off with Odyssey Jones. Odyssey Jones removed from the WWE roster page, and 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 Odyssey Jones has been removed from WWE's roster page just weeks after he debuted on WWE Raw. According to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select, then he tweeted out an update saying that he got a message that told him that he should ask whether there was a change in Odyssey Jones's status. He wrote that he had not heard back from WWE yet, but talent he spoke with had been surprised by Jones being off the roster page. And Odyssey Jones was selected by WWE Raw in the 2023 draft, and then Raw picked him again in 2024. He finally made his debut on the August 5th episode. He aligned with the New Day. Upon his arrival, Triple H called Jones a game changer. The powerhouse then won his in-ring debut on the August 12th episode. He teamed up with the New Day to beat the Final Testament on the August 19th episode, but he has not wrestled since. WrestleZone will monitor the situation and provide more information as it becomes available. And what is your thoughts on the status of Odyssey Jones on the roster? And do you think he still is? And they're just doing a little update on to the latest main roster addition of the former NXT superstar, or do you think he's possibly going to be either released or his contract's expiring? They don't have any plans to keep him and nor re-sign him to a new deal. Let me know down in the comment section right down below. I hope he's not in that situation though. Let's hope that this is just an update kind of error, and he's about to go back onto the roster page soon enough. But let's move on to the next slide and talk about Jojo Offerman opinion about the Wyatt Six, and she said she loves the Wyatt Six for multiple reasons, but it's bittersweet. But excuse me for a moment. Yeah, Julian. Yeah, yeah, sure. All right, I'll watch some Racing Water go on with you and Tyson as soon as Uncle SNA gets done. As what I was saying, we got Bray Wyatt's widow loves to see his brother's faction that dedicated him for multiple reasons, but it's a bittersweet one. And Jojo Offerman, the widow of the late Bray Wyatt, says she's happy that Bray Wyatt's spirit is out there again. And when Bo Dallas and the Wyatt Six are performing, Bray Wyatt, also known as Wyndham Rotunda, tragically passed away in August 2023. His legacy lives on in many ways. His brother Taylor Rotunda has been leading the way, and, since the Wyatt Six debuted in June, and they have been featured on WWE Raw. And JoJo Offerman was asked whether she liked what WWE was doing with Bo Dallas during a virtual signing for Southern Wrestling autographs. Thompson of Post Wrestling for the transcription wrote this about what Bo Dallas had, or no, Bo Dallas, JoJo had. Not say Bo Dallas. I mean, his wife, not his brother, his widow, I should say now. But yeah, she said in response, yes, of course. So it's a very bittersweet thing, for me. So I loved it for multiple reasons. I love it for the fact that that his legacy is still strong, and he's out there. His spirits is out there through his out there through his brother. And I love it for Taylor, or Bo, because if Wyndham wanted anything in the world, it be for his family to succeed, for his brother to succeed. So I'm very happy that Bo has that opportunity to kind of carry on his legacy, but it's really hard a lot of the times, because it's like a trigger for me. And then JoJo Offerman went on not being able to watch sometimes. Like Offerman continued by explaining how she sometimes had to put her phone down, as she couldn't watch it. Like she recalled crying when the Wyatt Six debuted, as she did not know that it would be happening. And yeah, she added, I've had to put my phone down and completely not watch it at points. That goes back to even Samantha or Liv. I'd be like, hey, can you warn me, if it's something today, because I'll stay off of social media, because I remember his the debut. I didn't even know it was happening. Like his music hit, and I straight up could not stop crying all night. It was a full on panic attacks, for me. So I've had to kind of make it work, in the best way that I can, because I do support it. I've talked to a lot of them in the group, and they've all said the same thing with that. Like they just want that they just want to make it the best thing that they possibly could. So I respect that. I love that they're doing that. I love that, like I said, like his legacies living on, and his kids could see that. And then JoJo Offerman went on struggling with the Wyatt Six. Like uh, Offerman went on to explain how she personally struggled with parts of seeing the Wyatt Six. She recalled helping Wyndham with aspects of his character and his music. Offerman also noted that she told Code Orange that she was okay with Wyatt Six music being used again, and 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 yeah, and continued. The part that's the worst for me is personally personal. I mean personal. I mean what's it personally? I mean personal without the extra L and Y. But yeah, and it's me. Like I spent endless nights with him working on the song or working on the character in days and weeks and even months, and so much time of my time like went into it like Offerman added I just helped with a lot of he would turn to me like when it came to creativity if he had to choose between three things he liked what do you think would feel better? Like, oh, this is how I feel. Like, this should go. What do you think? Like, it was just kind of option. It was kind of my option. It was just like, hey, babe, like, what do you think of this? Especially when it come to the music though it was like on of those things like the second he heard it like he was like I need your feedback because he knew how in love with music like I was and so Jamie from Code Orange like and reached out to me like and he was very adamant on me being what's that called okay with the music being used again like and I said as long as as long as you're okay with it like I'm okay with it so it's been a progress a process it's been a process I mean not progress I apologize but Jojo Offerman then added that Bray Wyatt's children, like additionally, Jojo Offerman was asked to comment on whether Wyndham's kids or children had seen the Wyatt Six, and she replied like they have seen the White Six like they have but they haven't uh I they haven't I allowed them the opportunity to watch it but sometimes they won't if they hear his music they'll be like daddy's music like I'm like yeah, like your uncle Tay Tay like uses it now. So just just little things like that, like but they know Uncle Taylor's in it, like they know it. They ask like we want to show recently and they were is Uncle Taylor here? And I was like, no, not today. Like, but then quickly they went onto all their other uncles and aunties uh, after Taylor while laughing so you know it worked out so yeah, like they know they've seen it little pieces. And what are your thoughts on to Jojo Offerman's responses about like when every time she see him on TV, she just bursts into tears, like and also she and then and we're then responding that they're her and Bray's kids like watch. the Wyatt Six like on TV, and then with her reminding him like the leader is their Uncle Taylor or Tay Tay, like they would like love calling him, like if he's a male Taylor Swift. Well, not because he looks like the female's pop star, but yeah, with the name, the first name, of course. But let me know in the comment section right down below, and I want to send my condolences and my all my positivity to the close family of Bray Wyatt at this very heartbreaking time and very and very I'll say depressing time, I guess you could say. I would say not too much of a depression, but y'all get what I'm trying to say, like in a sad way, like just in a sad way, like because like something that you wouldn't blame them for being sad because like they like because like like when it comes to losing a loved one, like it's not that fun to be it's too hard to be very happy. I know how they feel. Like it's nothing fun. But like no day at the park. Like basically what I'm trying to say. No day at the park kind of stuff. But let's move on. We got some report on Asuka's new contract status with it saying that she signs a new contract with WWE. And we got some mega good news for the Empress of Tomorrow, as she has been reportedly signed she has reportedly signed a new deal like with WWE. Like according to Mike Johnson, the PW Insider, Asuka like has signed a long-term deal with WWE like while she remains sidelined following her knee surgery that from an injury that she sustained. The terms of the con of the contract like were not disclosed. Like and the Empress of Tomorrow like last wrestled at WWE Backlash France on May 4th. There, like she and Kairi Sane lost to the future two-time women's tag team champions Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. She then underwent knee surgery after that but in June, which that was a month later. As of this writing, there is no word on how long she will be out of action and when she will return to the ring. But Asuka has been with WWE since 2015. After a successful run in NXT, she joined the main roster in 2017. During her time with the company, she has won the women's championship like about 3 times, and the SmackDown Women's Championship like once, and then the Raw Women's Championship twice. And not to don't forget the other time when she was the Women's Championship, which was when it was the WWE Women's Championship when she beat Bianca Belair. So that's actually 4 women's. She held the women's title like about 4 times, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But but she is like also a 4-time women's tag team championships. Like additionally, she has won the women's Money in the Bank briefcase and the women's Royal Rumble match. But we're gonna have to wait and see like when she does make a long awaited in ring return, even though it was like not even 6 months ago. Like rather than being like about 4 months, barely 4 months ago. And let me know in the comment section right down below if you when do you think that she's gonna make this return, and do you think she's like about like only just inches away from returning, or do you think it's gonna be like another few months before she does make that long-awaited return for half a year later, like after she sustained that injury during that women's tag team championship match, and the surgery made it a bit more long distance because it was much needed, like of the result of the injury, of course. but I'm gonna wish her the very best at this time, whether if she's recovering or not. Either way, I'm gonna give her my regards of a speedy recovery. But let's move on to the next slide. Uh, Liv Morgan, like on Dirty Dominic, or like she would call him Daddy Dominic, like is going to win this Intercontinental Championship number one contenders tournament. That's been said by the Women's World Champ herself, but Liv Morgan says Dominic Mysterio is going to win win it all, like in the tournament starting tonight, like, yeah, and Dominic Mysterio helped Liv Morgan beat Rhea Ripley to retain her Women's World Championship at SummerSlam. Like, as the new Judgment Day continues to establish itself on WWE Raw, some fans have wondered, like, when Dirty Dom will hold gold again. Speaking with Gorilla Position, ahead of WWE Bash in Berlin, Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio were asked like when Dominic Mysterio uh, would start winning start winning titles thanks to their alliance. Like and and Liv Morgan replied, "He's in the Intercontinental Championship number one contenders tournament. He's gonna win it all." And then the dirty ex condom with that added onto that response, thanks to her, like in a very powerful voice, while Liv Morgan then continued to say he's gonna win it all. I will well, not thanks to me. It's gonna be because you're so talented, you're so great. Gonna be there just to help and support, but he has it all. Like he has it all figured out. And then this is where like, and then this is where the topic of the Intercontinental Championship number one contenders tournament then continued with as Liv Morgan noted, the Intercontinental Championship number one contenders tournament is underway on Raw. Pete Dunne and Jey Uso have already qualified to be in the Fatal Four-Way Intercontinental Championship number one contenders match. But there's two more slots that needs to be filled with tonight's Raw on the Memorial Day post-show edition of Raw. Like after 2 days after Bash in Berlin, of course. Like it continues on September 2nd, which is today. Like WWE Raw, and Dominic Mysterio will indeed face Ilya Dragunov and Dragon Lee, while Sheamus will clash with Big Bronson Reed and Ludwig Kaiser. The the winners will advance to the finals and will be held the following week. Like and who do you think is gonna win? Tonight? Do you think it's gonna be Dirty Dominic, or do you think it's gonna be Dragon, or do you think it's gonna be Dragon Lee? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. And say Sheamus, Big Bronson Reed, and Ludwig Kaiser. I can think of somebody in particular in the second number one contenders Intercontinental Championship match, but I think it could be between Dirty Dominic or Ilya Dragunov, I should say, that's gonna win. Maybe we could see like Dirty Dominic could be distracted, and we could see Ilya Dragunov can hit the torpedo Moscow onto him, and then he gets the win. He gets to join Jey Uso and Pete Dunne. While someone like a Sheamus or a Bronson Reed, maybe Bronson could win because he's been on a monstrous roll. Like, why stop the push until he gets to the finals? And this is where he'll just come up short, but him taking the pinfall, which that'll be smart and safe to do. But yeah, that's my prediction. But give me your opinions in the comment section right down below. And let's move on to the next slide. Let's talk about we got Adam Copeland and FTR and Darby Allin trained with Sting's sons like Stephen Borton and then the Rated R superstar that's formerly known as Edge, now known as his real name, Adam Copeland, is on the road to recovery. Like in his, he is seemingly training again. Like the AEW star, has been out of action since May. He suffered a fractured tibia during his match against Malachi Black at Double or Nothing, like for his TNT championship. But yeah, he underwent surgery. He had to relinquish the title, which is now currently held by the scapegoat that loved crying people rivers. But anyways, in a tweet, like that Hardwood shared a picture that shows him in Cash Wheeler and Adam Copeland, Darby Allin training with Sting's son, Stephen Borton. Like Allen has previously discussed training with Borden, but the element of Copeland is what dang it why okay of Copeland and FTR is seemingly new, and you can see the photo of all five guys with the four AEW guys and the son of the former active AEW wrestler that made his on-screen return like a week from this Sunday at All In. And do you think that we could see a certain second generation wrestler out of Stephen Borton that could possibly become All Elite much more sooner rather than much more later? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But let's continue about Will Ospreay on having a match with the Rated R superstar. Prior to Copeland's injury, he had established himself as a key locker room leader in AEW. The AEW International Champion, the aerial assassin Will Ospreay, was particularly impressed with the veteran. He took to Twitter and said that having Copeland in the locker room was effing amazing. And he praised Copeland, and noted what a legend Bruv, Bruv. I think I know what he's talking about now. How silly of me, Bruv. Even if it was with, even I don't get myself sometimes. It's Bruv. Even with you, it has that sound. But next up, we got. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you agree with the let me know in the comments section right down below if you agree with Will Ospreay, he's an amazing figure, whether if it's as a person or a wrestler, which I totally agree. If let's just say if I had somebody to have somebody like Adam Copeland as my mentor, I would be saying the same thing right now. Just saying right now, just the way I see it and the way I'm hearing it, when it comes to wrestlers and AEW saying in interviews, on here, they have they know what they're talking about because they obviously interact with the wrestler like him. When it comes to giving some advice and on their wrestling style, or how they execute the move properly and do it safely and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section right down below about that note. But anyways, but let's move on. We got Johnny Swinger gives Chris Jericho credit for holding his own in fight with Goldberg, and Johnny Swinger was Johnny Swinger was impressed with Chris Jericho's resiliency when he fought the legendary icon Goldberg backstage. The two WWE legends got into it and got into an altercation backstage at a WWE show in April 2003. Chris Jericho wrote in his book that Goldberg was speaking badly about the former undisputed champion backstage. And Jericho claimed he confronted Goldberg, which led to the WCW charging him. Jericho locked in a chokehold until the pair was broken up. While many extras like Swinger watched. Johnny Swinger spoke to the Great North Wrestling podcast which about being backstage for the fight. The TNA star was doing extra work for the WWE at the time. He saw the end of the Wisconsin homes around the state. And I understand why they keep showing that. But anyways, the TNA star was doing some extra work for WWE at the time. He saw the end of the altercation when Jericho and Goldberg locked in a chokehold before being pulled apart. And Johnny Swinger on with Chris Jericho and Goldberg's fight, Johnny Swinger. Oh no, what Again, Johnny Swinger then added that he wouldn't want to fight either man after seeing the backstage brawl between the two. I came in on the end of Chris Jericho, and Goldberg, going at it in the locker room. I gotta give Chris a lot of credit. He held his own. He had him clinched up in a front chancery, and I wasn't one of them. Other guys had to pull him apart, and stuff. But I certainly wouldn't want to face Goldberg in a shoot. Then after seeing that Jericho either he he launched, but Jericho's a cat is a cat is a Calgary guy. So yeah, Stu Hart kind of stuff. So he knows a lot of tricks too. That's true because yeah, he said he's the last of the what's that, the Hart Dungeon training facility when Stu Hart was yeah when Stu Hart was still training his training wrestlers at the training facility before he I believe he hung it up for good. I don't know much about Stu, but I do know about Jericho and a couple other guys that did got trained by the father of the Hitman. But yeah, I heard he was a tough son of a gun. So yeah, it's no surprise that Chris Jericho could take down someone like Goldberg's height. Considering who he was trained with, it doesn't matter what his size is when it comes to height. It's all about the skill, in the wrestling business, what kind of skills that and what style. Yeah. But let me know down in the comment section right down below about this crazy news story that 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 everybody knows about in the internet, and with Chris Jericho ever since Chris Jericho wrote it in his book. Like and and what are your thoughts on to this? And do you think that Johnny what's his last name? Johnny Swinger, yeah, that's what his name is. Yeah, do you like and I can. Do you agree with him? Are you be like the same as him? Not gonna pick a fight and a shoot fight with someone like Bill or Chris? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But let's move on to the next slide. We got Damian Priest's comments on incredible bond with Rhea Ripley. The Archer of Infamy says he has looked at Rhea Ripley like a little sister, and now their friendship is at a whole new level as they continue to work together. Priest and Ripley previously had a prominent run in the Judgment Day, but they parted ways with the group following WWE SummerSlam. Since then, the duo has continued to gain momentum as faces on WWE Raw at Bash in Berlin. They beat Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. And speaking at the WWE Bash in Berlin post show, Priest was asked to discuss his friendship with Ripley. He immediately replied, "Since NXT, we've formed a this incredible bond where I felt a deep love for her, like a little sister. We've talked about working together and possibly doing something one day, and then came the judgment. Here came the Judgment Day, which was cool. But I'll tell you, the Terror Twins stuff, now it's a whole another level to our friendship, and our relationship. We just feel so comfortable, and so on fire with this. It's incredible, and I couldn't ask for a better partner. And we and then Rhea Ripley went on about getting revenge during the post show. The Eradicator was asked to the comment on how sweet it was to finally get revenge on Mysterio and Morgan. Like and yeah, she responded. It would like she said it tastes amazing. Honestly, it feels nice to get a little bit of revenge in this, especially that's all that Liv Morgan loves to talk about. That Liv Morgan loves to talk about. Revenge tour. That when is it when that when is it gonna end? It's not even revenge at this point. It's just a very being a pretty being a pretty little piece of you can finish the sentence. Yeah, because WWE tried to have a strict policy of not saying that particular word along with some other inappropriate words that's under ass, damn, and hell. And I apologize for saying those minor languages, but just saying. But anyway, but yeah, she just called her a little piece of sugar honey iced tea. And it was about time that mommy got some revenge, and it feels damn good. And do you think they got a little piece of revenge on the new Judgment Day members? And do you think it's far from over from their rivalry with their former allies? And do you think that Damian Priest is going to be in some kind of a major match against Finn Balor while Ripley takes care of Liv? Let me know also about that down below as well. And do you think this was a long way coming? A long way coming, to see a dream team out of Priest and Ripley. I'll say if you were telling me if you were telling my 17-year-old self that Rhea and Damien's going to be teaming in the main roster, I would say that sounds very awesome. They should make with the mixed tag team championships, particularly for them. They make a awesome team because watching them on NXT, they were pretty phenomenal. With Rhea Ripley being the most dominant woman in NXT, while Damian Priest was a very awesome technical style dude. Yeah, they make a wonderful duo. Yeah, I would say if you ask me, they make a very tremendous team. Yeah. They could even win the men's tag team championships. No matter if Ripley is a female. Yeah. But But yeah, let me know down in the comment section right down below. But let's move on to the next slide. Let's go on to move on and talk about